What up, Eagle Nation? It's your boy Hada. Look, man, we got a lot of stuff to get to in a little bit of time. Man, I got some good news. Avonte Maddox, the 21-day practice window have been opened for Avonte Maddox. But listen to this, man. Nick Sirianni admits that the playbook is his, and BJ calls what's detailed inside his playbook. And it's the same or similar from the last 3 seasons. Landon Dickerson, thumb surgery. Kelsey comments on Jalen saying the team is not committed. So stick around to find out how we feel about that. But look, man, just in case y'all forgot, this is who I am. This is right here is what I do. This is the Diamond Crew. But I want to give a shout out to my G's and my OGs. But you already know what to do. But if you're new to the channel and you like content like this, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to like. I need you to comment. I need you to subscribe. I need you to share this. I need you to hit that notification bell so you always up to date. Could we have Avonte Maddox back before the playoffs starts? In my opinion, we need that added security, that guy who can come in and man a spot and be amazing at it while he's available. As we know, Avonte gets a lot of flack because he is never healthy. He is never available. But when he is available, he's one of the best nickel cornerbacks in the league. And with saying that, we having problems at cornerback right now. We don't know who our cornerbacks are. But adding him back to the roster, to the active roster, would be just joy for us going into the playoffs, man. Somebody who we need. Getting Slay back possibly. That would be amazing. Slay, Avonte Maddox. And then we can figure out who want to take this other cornerback spot because, in my opinion, Bradbury's cooked. He's done. Unless you want to put Bradbury in some zone coverages, something where, he got some safety help over the top. That's the only way I could see us using him. But and I just don't know, man. I don't know about Bradbury. But getting Avonte back, getting Slay back, I'm waiting on Nicole B. Dean to get back, a guy who can help us, stop the bleeding with this run. Because Nicholas Morrow is not good, when it comes to run fits. And that's just basically what it is. But, he can play, but, in run fits, man, sometimes I feel like Nicole B. Dean is better. He better to have out there. So I'm waiting for his 21 practice window to open. If it does, I don't know. Hopefully it does. He'd be a good added depth piece, to the roster to try to help with the bleeding on defense. Look, man, Landon Dickerson is not going on IR, but he will miss some time. Tyler Steen should get the start. It's a blow, to have one of our good offensive linemen go down. But it also was better than that is that we do have Tyler Steen, a rookie player that can come in and play big-time football. He was the guy who landed on a fumble last time he played. And I'm just excited to see what we, get out of him on Christmas. As a content creator, even fans, all of us, we've been asking for answers, man, to figure out, what's really going on with this team. And in my opinion, we finally got some. We finally got what's going on with this offensive scheme. And head coach Nick Sirianni says this about his playbook.
But, make no mistake about it, like this offense is being run the exact same way the offense was run last year and the year before that. This offense is my offense. Right? This is my offense. And so the criticism on the offense, I think unfairly goes to Brian. Brian calls the plays. It unfairly goes to Brian. The criticism on this offense should come at me. And because this is my offense. So I was hired to do a job here and got hired because I was successful as an offensive coordinator. with our schemes and the different things that we did to coach players and help players win. And I'm committed to that. And like I said, the criticism should come at me, and I think it unfairly goes at Brian a lot of the times because he's calling the plays. But make no mistake about it, this offense has been consistently similar throughout the 3 years. Yes, there's different things you do based off your personnel and different things you do based off the teams that you're playing and what's working for you. But again, it all starts there with me. And so I guess I would, I'm not thinking that a change needs to be made there for multiple reasons, and that's one big
Nick
one.
Sirianni also says this about the play call when Jalen threw to AJ that closed the game out with the pick by Julian Love.
You can get a pass interference there. It was what it was on that particular play, but if you get a pass interference call there, and if a team's giving you a one-on-one shot very similar to what happened on the other side of the ball, they ended up getting a one-on-one shot that had some different things there, and we've seen it. We had one-on-one shot against the Rams, and you can get a pass interference, and now you're in position to
just thinking about this playbook and thinking about how predictable it is, and thinking about how he said it's similar, but you need to throw some wrinkles in there. You need to change some things up. People have been studying this team because they've been trying to figure out how to beat us. So of course you can't come back with the same scheme that you had the last 3 seasons, and then when we say that it's stale, there's some validity to that, because other players are calling out our offensive call before we even run it, and he calling it to a T, damn near. Nick Sirianni also mentioned that one of the motives behind targeting A.J. Brown deep in the late game situation against the Seahawks was to provoke a defensive pass interference. Me, in my opinion, just being a fan, I would like to take what the defense gives us. That would be my philosophy. Yes, A.J. Brown is a dynamic player. He can get a call on any play, but I would not be the guy to hang my hat on trying to get a flag with these referees, how they calling these games. I would not hang my hat on that. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to take what the defense gives us. And that's just my honest opinion, man. But I'm just a fan. But I think that's the way we need to do that. However, the outcome turned in the favor of the New York Giants, of the Seattle Seahawks, with Julian Love making the game-sealing interception. That one was tough, bro. That one was tough. But, I'm over it. It's time to move on to the little Giants. It's time to, we're at home. It's time to have the game that we know we can have. It's on Christmas Day. Man, that's all I want for Christmas is an Eagle dub. But let's talk about, what Kelsey said, man. Kelsey emphasized the importance of commitment and self-improvement. He highlighted the need to focus on fundamentals. He addressed individual mistakes. He supports his teammates. He brings positive energy, by approaching challenges with intentions and seriousness. He believes collective improvement is achievable. I believe the same thing. I think that this team is, ready to make a run. We don't have no choice right now. We had a choice to, go up early and put some space in between us and the Cowboys, or probably be up in first place in the conference, but we squandered all that. So now we have to take, what's available to us. And I think that the Philadelphia Eagles can do that because we have a favorable schedule. It's the Giants. I don't want to overlook that game, but that's definitely a team that you should beat, with Tommy DeVito and them being horrendous. They're not a good football team. We need to go in there and really blow the doors off this team, really beat this team up, to get back to playing our brand of football, which, we probably haven't seen all year. A little bit here and there. It is what it is. I'm really not sure how the Eagles get to wear the all black unis with the green helmets on Christmas. It better mean that this is the Giants' funeral. That's what it better mean. But, in all actuality, I really don't care what we go out there in, man. You can rock the old tee like me. You know what I mean? The one that you put on because you don't mind if you get something on it because you about to go out there and stand on business. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you go out there in. Get a dub. Let's feel good about closing the season out. We still dealing with injuries, but at the same time, this team is talented enough to win. The scheme got to be better. I'm hoping some wrinkles was added to the scheme, so we not super predictable, and everybody don't know what we about to do. But I still think with that stale scheme, we should be able to beat the Giants. You know what I mean? That's not a good team. Let's keep it a stack. The team sucks, and we have to go out there and get that dub. So let's get into the score prediction, man, for the get back game for the Eagles at home. I think that the Eagles win this by 10 points, 10, 11 points. That's what I think. The Eagles going to win 31-21. It's going to be a great Christmas. Everybody will be able to open up their gifts and feel happy about what they get. And they ain't just sitting there, with the smug face. I'm talking about the Eagle Nation because I know that's how I'll be if we lose, sitting there with the smug face. You know what I'm saying? Mean mugging everybody, trying to have a good time. But in the back of my mind, I'm hotter than fish grease because the Eagles wasn't able to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that this week, man. I got to be in the cards for us. Like the 49ers went on a 3-game losing streak. Look at them right now. They got it together. The Cowboys got on a good roll before, they got punched in the mouth. And now is back to December and January football for them. You know what I'm saying? But this is the time for the Philadelphia Eagles to change it up. You know what I'm saying? Look different out there, right? And get the win. That's what time is. That's what time it is right now. That's what type of time we need to be on, man. It's urgency. I need some urgency. I need some tackling to happen. I need some breaking down in open space and shooting for the hips and rallying these players, rallying to the ball carrier and putting these players on the ground. That's what I need, man. A lot of times last week, man, we wasn't tackling well. We wasn't breaking down in open space. We was tackling high, but we need to tackle better. We need to execute better. That's the goal here, man. We can sit here and cry about the scheme. We can sit here and cry about Brian Johnson. We can sit here and cry about how cooked James Bradbury is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the players have to go out there and execute this scheme. That's their job. You know what I mean? We know it's a little predictable. It's a little old and stale. But at the same time, we can come out here and dub up. We can come out here and dub up because we are the better team. And this is a favorable schedule. You know what I mean? But look, man, I want everybody to enjoy their Christmas. I want everybody to spend time with your family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's about. We love these Philadelphia Eagles. As Eagle Nation, we all family. I want y'all to open up the gifts. You know what I'm saying? Sip on some Henny if you can. You know what I mean? Do what you do to enjoy yourself. Kick your feet up. Watch some sports. We got basketball. We got football on Christmas. It's going to be a great day, man. Enjoy your family. But for now, hot out.